English is everywhere. It's the language of international business, the internet, and Hollywood movies. But how did this happen? How did the language spoken on a small island become a global phenomenon? The story of English is a tale of exploration, conquest, and cultural exchange. It's a story that continues to unfold today as English evolves in the digital age. Understanding the rise of English provides a fascinating glimpse into the forces that shape our world. The journey of English began centuries ago with the expansion of the British Empire. As Britain established colonies across the globe, English took root in new lands. From North America to Australia, the language of the colonizers became the language of government, education, and trade. This period of colonialism had a profound impact on the spread of English. While the legacy of colonialism is complex and often painful, there's no denying its role in establishing English as a global language. The rise of global trade in the 19th and 20th centuries marked a significant shift in the way nations interacted with each other. As ships sailed across the oceans, connecting distant lands, the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures became more frequent and widespread. This burgeoning global trade further cemented the dominance of English. English was not just a language, it became a crucial tool for merchants, diplomats, and travelers who needed a common tongue to negotiate and communicate effectively. As nations traded goods and ideas, they needed a common language for communication. English, with its growing influence, naturally became the lingua franca of international trade. This was a time when the world was becoming more interconnected, and having a shared language was essential for fostering these new relationships. English, already established as the language of commerce in many parts of the world, naturally filled this role. It was the language of contracts, negotiations, and business correspondence. The ability to speak English opened doors to new opportunities and markets, making it an invaluable asset for anyone involved in international trade. The 20th century saw the rise of new technologies that would further amplify the reach of English. Innovations such as the radio, television, and film revolutionized the way people received information and entertainment. These mediums became powerful tools for spreading the English language far and wide. Radio, television, and film, particularly those produced in the United States, carried English into homes around the world. American culture, with its movies, music, and news broadcasts, became a global phenomenon. People from different countries tuned in to listen to English broadcasts, watched English language films, and were influenced by the cultural exports of the English-speaking world. This not only spread the language, but also created a shared cultural experience that transcended national boundaries. The advent of the internet and the personal computer marked a turning point in the history of English. With the internet primarily developed and used in English-speaking countries, English quickly became the default language of the digital world. Today, English remains the dominant language online. From social media platforms to online news sources, a significant portion of online content is produced and consumed in English. This digital dominance further reinforces the status of English as the language of global communication. Learning English has become synonymous with accessing greater opportunities in a globalized world. From higher education to international careers, proficiency in English opens doors. This has led to an unprecedented surge in the number of people learning English as a second or foreign language. Governments and educational institutions worldwide recognize the importance of English language skills. English is often a compulsory subject in schools, and universities offer English medium programs to attract international students. The global presence of English is evident in countless aspects of our lives. From the bustling streets of New York to the serene landscapes of New Zealand, English serves as a bridge connecting diverse cultures and communities. It's not just a language. It's a tool for global communication, a medium through which ideas and innovations flow seamlessly across borders. Let's consider a few concrete examples to understand the extent of its influence. In the world of aviation, for instance, English is indispensable. English is the universal language of aviation. No matter where a flight is headed or where it originates, pilots and air traffic controllers communicate in English to ensure safety and efficiency. Pilots communicate with air traffic control in English, regardless of their location. This standardization helps prevent misunderstandings and ensures that everyone in the aviation industry is on the same page. The United Nations, the World Bank, and the International Olympic Committee all use English as an official language. These organizations operate on a global scale, and English facilitates clear and effective communication among member countries. English dominates the global music charts. Whether it's a chart-topping pop song or a timeless rock anthem, English language music resonates with audiences worldwide. From pop to rock to hip-hop, English language music enjoys widespread popularity. Artists from different countries often release songs in English to reach a broader audience and achieve international success. These are just a few examples that illustrate the pervasive influence of English in our interconnected world. Its role as a global lingua franca cannot be overstated. Whether in business, science, technology, or entertainment, English continues to be a driving force that brings people together and fosters mutual understanding. What does the future hold for the English language? While predicting the future is always a challenge, it's likely that English will continue to play a significant role in global communication for the foreseeable future. However, the nature of English itself is changing. As more people around the world adopt English, it's diversifying into a multitude of local varieties, each infused with unique cultural and linguistic influences. The dominance of English is not without its critics. Some argue that it leads to linguistic imperialism, marginalizing other languages and cultures. Others point to the digital divide, where lack of access to technology and English language skills can exacerbate existing inequalities. These are valid concerns that warrant attention. As English continues to evolve, it's crucial to promote linguistic diversity and ensure equitable access to the benefits of global communication. The story of English is a testament to the complex interplay of historical events, cultural exchange, and technological advancements. Over centuries, English has evolved from a collection of dialects spoken by a few thousand people on a small island to a global lingua franca. This transformation was driven by a series of pivotal moments in history, such as the Norman Conquest, which introduced a wealth of French vocabulary, and the Renaissance, which brought an influx of Latin and Greek terms. The advent of the printing press in the 15th century played a crucial role in standardizing English, making literature and knowledge more accessible to the masses. From its humble beginnings on a small island, English has become a truly global language, connecting people across borders and cultures. The British Empire's expansion in the 18th and 19th centuries spread English to the far corners of the world, establishing it as a dominant language in many regions. In the modern era, the rise of the United States as a global superpower further cemented English's status. Today, English is the primary or secondary language in numerous countries, and it serves as the main language of international business, science, technology, and aviation. As we move forward, it's essential to recognize both the opportunities and challenges presented by the global dominance of English. On one hand, English facilitates communication and collaboration on an unprecedented scale, enabling people from diverse backgrounds to share ideas and work together. On the other hand, the prevalence of English can overshadow local languages and cultures, leading to a loss of linguistic diversity. This dynamic creates a complex landscape where the benefits of a common language must be balanced with the need to preserve cultural heritage. By fostering linguistic diversity, promoting inclusivity, and ensuring equitable access to education, we can harness the power of language to build a more connected and understanding world. Educational institutions play a vital role in this effort by offering multilingual programs and encouraging students to learn multiple languages. Community initiatives that celebrate cultural diversity and provide platforms for different voices are equally important. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to a more harmonious and inclusive global society.